Hi, I'm Ryan Gerdon with the City of Leesburg Public Works Department. As 2022 is full steam ahead, one of the initiatives that will be pressing on hard this year is our IPP program. For those of you who are not familiar with the IPP program, it's our Industrial Pre-Treatment Program. Its purpose is to manage the wastewater that's discharged into the City of Leesburg's wastewater management system. A big part of that is the oil and grease management system. This particular facet is designed to manage the oil and greases that are introduced to the wastewater collection system. And without it, what we would see are things like cloggages and blocking at our local residents and even businesses. This in turn could lead to even bigger environmental problems like overflows at our manholes and lift stations, which are designed to take that wastewater back to our treatment plants. Here to educate us today on the program is the City of Leesburg's IPP Inspector, Willie Kirkendall. Let's go check in with him and see how it's going. Hey Willie, thanks for being here with us today. Why don't you tell us what you do here with the City of Leesburg?
Well, Ryan, I'm Willie for the City of Leesburg. I'm the Industrial Pre-Treatment Inspector. What I do for the City of Leesburg, I inspect the grease interceptor, oil and water separators for the City of Leesburg.
So in your experience, what kind of businesses or operations should be cognizant of the ins and outs of this program?
Restaurants, car wash, car dealership, and laundromats.
So from the city's perspective, what are some of the negative effects that could happen to us with non-compliance to the IPP program?
Well, it can cause problems with our sewer system, which is our wastewater. It can have our main line blockage because of all the grease, and then the treatment plant. They can get false readings when they do their samples.
So if a business wanted to find out more information on the IPP program, where could they go to get this information?
They can go to our city website, which is www.leesburgflorida.gov. From there, then they will go to government and then department, and then they will see wastewater and then IPP.
Well, I certainly want to know more. Why don't me and you go head into the kitchen and take a look, and you can show me firsthand what's going on.
Okay.
All right, Willie, why don't you tell us exactly what we're looking at right here?
Well, you're looking at the floor drain that goes into the grease interceptor on the outside. When they be washing, cleaning the dishes and washing the food, all the grease that comes out the plates and stuff goes down into the sink, into the drain, out to the interceptors. All the flow that I just showed you that come from that sink, everything flows into the grease interceptor from the inside of the restaurants.
So for local businesses or restaurants or anyone who should be cognizant of this program, what are some things that they should be looking for?
If it's not draining properly, then they need to come outside and see that they got a problem with the interceptor because it's flowing backward into the system.
So we covered quite a bit on the business side of the house, but how about for our local residents who use oil and grease for home cooking? What's a healthy and responsible way for them to dispose of that material?
We have two disposable sites for cooking oil for the resident. That's 550 South 14th Street, where they have oil containers where they can dispose it. As long as they bring the oil in a container, they can pour it into those containers. Also, we have another location at 223 South 5th Street. We have containers for them to pour oil in it also.
Well, that certainly helps me out and tons of others out there out. Thanks for giving us your time today, and thanks for all the great information.
You're very welcome.
All right, well, before Willie and I go track down some of this good food in the Venetian Center, we'd like to thank you all for being here with us today. For more information on the IPP program, other initiatives of the City of Leesburg, or events going on, visit our website at www.leesburgflorida.gov or follow us on Facebook. Until then, continue to explore our beautiful lakefront city, and we look forward to seeing you out there.